Hello, everyone. My name is Jaybird, and welcome back to Everlasting Summer. Everlasting Summer. God, I just can't get it right today. Anyways, without any further ado, we're gonna load this game, and we're gonna play it. Soon after, I found myself near a football pitch. A game was in full swing there. Oh, if only it was baseball, then it would have been funnier. Ah! Full swing! Ha ha! Wait, was it baseball or was it basketball? No, it wasn't. It was football. Why did I say basketball? I meant football. Fuck! Now I'm an idiot. I guess watching it for a bit wouldn't do any harm, unless you get hit in the face with a ball. In my childhood and teen years, I was not a bad player. Oh, do they mean football as in soccer? Yeah, that's what they mean. In my childhood and teen years, I was not a bad player myself and even thought of going professional, but a few injuries in a row killed my desire to risk my health for the sake of uncertain chance in the game. Kids of different ages were running around the pitch. I could see a boy of about 10 and a girl of about 14 years old. How would you tell that? How would you tell? I get 10, but 14? What, you look at what are you, Onision? You look at 14-year-old goyles all day, so you can just identify them like that? How did you guys like that spicy Onision reference? Don't attack me, Onision, okay? I don't need you to copy strike my fucking YouTube channel. A girl. Hey, that's Oliana. Alright, so she plays football. What's so surprising? She seems a restless one after all. I was standing quite far from the pitch, but she still noticed me. Oh, it's this one. Hey, you! Oliana shouted. Wanna play? I didn't know how to answer. On the one hand, running around for 10 minutes is no big deal. On the other hand, any wrong move in my situation could be my final one. But in any case, my attire wasn't suitable for this weather. If I played in winter boots and warm jeans, I would sweat like a pig. Pigs don't sweat, actually. They don't sweat, which is why they roll around in mud. That's how they cool themselves off. And playing barefoot and without jeans would be simply unethical. Oh no, we don't want to be unethical. Maybe another time, alright? I shouted maybe another time, alright? I shouted in response, turned around and walked back. I was followed by Oliana's screams. Just like the screams of my, actually, you know what? I can't. I was gonna joke about that, and then I'm like, wait, where was I going with that? Screams about my pants, or about me being a pansy or something like that. Ants in my pants? Dot. Evening was falling, making me feel tired and empty after a day wasted with no real purpose. Yes, that is what a waste means. I came back to the square, sat down on a bench, and gave an exhausted sigh. I'd better sit here and wait for dinner. After all, it's easier to search for answers when you're not hungry. They do give food to the people here, right? No, they just starve you to death. It's a consequence. For making that joke. It's okay, guys, I'm Jewish. I can make that joke. Well, I mean, not really. I mean, genetically speaking, yes. It's okay, guys. It's fine. Alright? Oh, God. I laughed so hard that I started dying. You know, it's curious how the simplest human needs can break the will to ponder on things, to strive for something. For example, I feel hungry now, so I care much less about where I am or what is happening to me. Could great people also be affected by this? Yes. And in that case, how did Spartacus start the slave uprising in ancient times? I can only conclude that I am not a great person, and it does not really matter which mechanism I serve as a gear in society, the Matrix, or a weird pioneer camp. My thoughts were interrupted, and so was me speaking, by the sound of bells chiming from a loudspeaker on a light pole. What? It must be the dinner call! I headed towards the canteen. It was a good thing that now I knew where it was. Yes, of course. Olga Dmitrievna. Every time this name shows up, I can't say it. The Olga's part fine, but Dmitrievna was there standing on the porch. Did I get it right? I stopped and looked closely at her, as if I were expecting something. She looked back at me for a while, but at last I came closer. Semyon, what are you waiting for? Come in already. Come on inside me, big boy. I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. I'm supposed to be a family-friendly content channel. I'm sorry. Guess nothing bad can happen if I go with her. My stomach backed me up here. Oh, this is nice. Let's see how many blonde boys there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blonde boys. Let's count how many have unusual hair colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That doesn't count. 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. 12 unusual hair colors. We did it! Yay! Now let's count how many... Okay, I'm done with that. Fuck. I can't keep talking like that. I feel like Dora the fucking Explorer. The two of us went inside. The canteen looked like a canteen. I'd had a chance to visit a factory canteen at some point in my life. This one was exactly the same, just maybe a bit cleaner and more modern. Metal chairs and tables, glazed tiles on the walls and on the floor, unsophisticated tableware with the occasional crack. Guess that's what a canteen in a pioneer camp is supposed to look like. Semyon, wait a moment. We'll find you a place to sit. She looked around the place. What is this? Excuse me, are you gonna spank me? Or spank someone else? Fuck. Chevskaya. I butchered that, I know. Hold it right there! Olga Dmitrievna shouted at Alisa, or Alyssa. I guess I'm just gonna go call with her Alyssa, who was passing by. What? What's up with your clothes? Anything wrong with them? Indeed, her attire looked somewhat provocative. Get your uniform nice and neat right now! All right. Alyssa got her shirt right and walked past, shooting an unpleasant glare at me. So, where can we find you a place to sit? I don't know. There weren't a lot of free seats. Go over there next to Olyana. Why do you keep making me go to Olyana? I don't want to be with a 14-year-old. I feel creepy. Yeah, it's fine. The food's already on the table, too. What? I had no other choice but to accept. Of course, there was the probability that the cutlets were poisoned with curare. Kudere. Ah! Ah! Kudere is a fucking poison. Everything. The mashed potatoes generously seasoned with arsenic, and the glass filled with excellent antifreeze instead of compote. In common Russian language, kotleta, cutlet, is minced meat fried or baked in the shape of a ball or cylinder, close to American patties. Compote is a drink made by boiling fresh or dried fruit in a large amount of water. Compote, or compote in French. Oh, compote! Compote, right? Compote. But it all looked so tasty that I had no chance to resist! Oh! Goodness me! You're making me hungry. Hey! What do you want? Me. What? Mouth completely full. What do you want? I replied rather rudely to Olyana, who was sitting next to me.
Why didn't you play football? Why didn't you play football with us?
Because of my clothes, I said, pointing at the source of the problem.
Oh, all right then. Eat.
However, there wasn't much left to eat. My cutlet was missing from the plate. Ah! Who stole my cutlet? Only she could have done it. No, more precisely, none but Olyana could have done it. You just met this girl today!
Give me back my cutlet! In a big family, you snooze, you lose. It can cost you a cutlet if you're careless.
I love this background music. That's me dancing, guys. Hope you enjoyed that glorious, a graceful, magnificent, and majestic display. Give it back, I'm telling you! Attempt to take the cutlet. Do not attempt to take the cutlet. I'm gonna attempt to take the cutlet! It's my cutlet! It's my cutlet! You can't take another man's cutlet! How dare you! I looked at her menacingly and was about to reach out my hand.
See, I don't have it!
And indeed, Olyana's plate was empty. It seemed that this little girl eats as fast as she steals someone's cutlets.
Take it easy, we'll work something out now.
She grabbed my plate and ran off. There's no point in following her. If they wanted to poison me here, they could have done it in a much easier way. About a minute later, Olyana returned and handed me the plate with a steaming hot cutlet on it.
Yay! Food!
Oh wow, that's a generous amount of potatoes and not a generous amount of meat. Or peas. Well, actually, you know what? That is a generous amount of peas. I do not like peas that much. They're kind of gross.
Here's one for the starving.
Thanks. It was all I could say. I was so hungry that my suspicions were gone in a flash. I picked up the cutlet with my fork end.
What the fuck? Some bug! No, not a bug! An insect!
Yes, clearly.
It got legs and it's wiggling!
The plate fell to the floor and broke into pieces. The chair hit me hard on my leg while falling. I've just liked insects since I was a child, but when these creepy crawlies appear on my plate, that's just way too much. You little... Olyana seemed ready for such a twist and was already at the door, laughing as if she had just heard a fresh stand-up comedy joke. I dashed after her. We ran out of the canteen. We were just a few dozen meters apart, or meters apart, and I felt, I know it's meters, and I felt I would catch this little girl easily. We ran through the square, past the club's house, and ran on to the forest path. I started to gasp for breath. I should have quit smoking, I guess. Olyana's passed out of sight and on the next turn. It can't be true that she managed to get away from me. It simply can't! I stopped and tried to catch my breath again. Night was falling. Looks like I'm lost. It's a bad idea to stay in the woods at night. I better get back to the camp. However, I had absolutely no clue which way to go. Well, gotta choose at random. Oh, pretty. I wandered for quite some time in the forest and even thought of crying for help, but finally I saw the camp's fence beyond the trees. Everything fell back into place. The bus is gone. I mumbled quietly. On the one hand, there was nothing strange about that. The bus couldn't just stay there forever. On the other hand, I meant there was someone driving because buses do not drive themselves! Or do they? This world seemed too normal, but every event here had at least two explanations for it. An ordinary, real, everyday explanation, and a surreal one. Certainly the driver could have just been off for a snack, and I left too soon, and that's why. In any case, this is not the place for me. Whether that bus drives itself or not was probably an important question, but it was much more important to know how I had got here at all, and where this here was. The fields and the woods stretching towards the horizon had no answers. There was nothing familiar about them. A strange, odd, and alien world. However, at the same time, it was absolutely not frightening. Either my self-preservation instinct decided to resign from its job, or all this running around the camp and the local pioneers had lulled me so much with their carefree normality that I was simply forgetting what had happened to me just a couple of hours ago. Though I probably just had no strength left to worry. All I wanted was some peace, calmness. I just wanted to have a break from it all, and only after that would I continue looking for answers, ready and reloaded. However, that would be sometime later. And what about now? Can I allow myself to relax? Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, that was nice. I like that. It got completely dark, and in any case, it was better to spend the night in the camp. I was about to head back when someone came up silently from behind. Hello, what are you doing here so late? It was Slavia standing before me. I was so surprised that I jumped. So you didn't catch Ulyana, did you? She smiled. I nodded disappointedly and sighed. No wonder. No one ever has. Yeah, she's a real rocket girl. She could have found a better use for her energy than looking for adventures. You must be hungry. You didn't manage to have dinner after all. Indeed, I had completely forgot about my hunger, but after these words of hers, my stomach drew attention to itself by giving a traitorous rumble. Slavia smiled. Let's go then. What, is the canteen still open? It's all right. I have the keys. The keys? Yes, I have keys to all the faculties in this camp. How come? Well, I'm something like the camp's leader's aide here. I see. Well, let's go. It was an offer you can't refuse. When we reached the square, Slavia stopped in her tracks. Excuse me, I should warn my roommate that I'll be late. She's so punctual herself that she'll be worried worried otherwise. You go on to the canteen, and I'll come in a minute, all right? All right. I really did not expect to find somebody aside from myself there at such a late hour. And that somebody was apparently trying hopelessly to open the door. Without any secret thoughts, I walked up onto the porch. Ah, it's this cunt. I thought it was going to be this cunt, and it is this cunt. The lockpicker turned out to be Alyssa. I should have probably kept off and waited. She looked at me intently for a while, then said,
Don't just stand there. Give me a hand or something.
Meaning?
Help me open the door.
Why?
'Cause I want some buns and kefir. Dinner wasn't big enough.
Is that really a good idea?
Aren't you hungry? Hungry? Aren't you hungry? Aren't you hungry? Aren't you hungry yourself, huh? Ulyana didn't let you have a normal dinner, did she?
She smiled sarcastically. It's true she didn't. It's fine. Slavia will come now and...
What?
Guess I shouldn't have said that.
I'm off then. And you'll pay for this. You owe me 2 already.
Having said that, Alyssa disappeared into the night. And what was the first one? Slavia didn't keep me waiting for too long. Is everything alright? Yeah, why are you asking? No reason, it's nothing. It would be better if I didn't tell her about Alyssa. Everything's fine. I said that and immediately heard a note of dishonesty in my voice. Well, shall we go? As for Slavia, she seemed not to have noticed anything. Or at least she was pretending she hadn't. We entered the canteen.
Wait a bit, I'll go get something.
I sat down on a chair and obediently waited for my savior. Oh, it's so cute! Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I love her eyes in this. Oh, boy. 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 Why do I keep saying that? I don't know, but oh, boy. Oh, boy. Uh-huh. Oh, boy. Miska, Muska, Mickey Mouse. Uh-huh. Oh, boy. Oh, Pluto. Uh-huh. Mr. Dog, uh-huh. God, I'm gonna kill myself someday. Okay, well, anyways. What the fuck is that, anyways? My dinner was simple, a few buns and a glass of kefir. No wonder, I bet Hungry Pioneers finished everything off. However, even that was far better than most of my usual diet. Slavia sat across the table and looked at me while I was eating. Is there something on my face? Stop breaking the fourth wall! What is this supposed to be? She looks so dead inside. Oh my god. That facial expression is just dead. The look in her eyes is just like, I have no soul. I haven't had a soul since my 16th birthday. No, just... She smiled. So, how did you like your first day in the camp? Well, I don't really know. It's silly to ask someone who suddenly found himself in a different reality whether he liked the food in the canteen, the camp leader, or his assigned hut. It's alright, you'll soon get used to it. Slavia stared out the window dreamily. Frankly speaking, I have no desire to get used to such things, but as for her, she doesn't know. Or at least she wants me to think that she doesn't. Well, all in all, it's nice here. I had to somehow break the awkward silence. Do you think so? She asked without any interest. Do you think so? Yeah, this place is so... I wanted to say retro, but I managed to hold that back. After all, it was retro for me, but what about them? It might be the only kind of life they knew. If the term life is applicable here at all. So how? She watched me closely, as if something important depended on my answer. Well, I don't know. Lovely. Yeah, it's lovely here. I guess you're right. She has the resting Barbie face now. She smiled again. It's very good that you think so. Why? Well, not everybody likes it here. And what about you? Me? Yes. I love it here. It's great. Then you don't need to worry about what other people think. Well, I don't really worry. Slavia laughed. Slavia laughed! God, this conversation seemed to be leading me far astray from where I wanted to get to. And you're worried yourself. Really? Why do you say so? Well, when someone is chewing so intensely... I'm sorry. It's okay. I couldn't bring myself to be more cautious around this girl. But why her in particular? Why not any other local inhabitant? Every one of them looked completely normal to me. Precisely normal. So normal it sent chills down my spine and into my marrow. Normal, not like a neighbor with a power drill in one hand and a subwoofer in the other. I don't know what that is! Not like a passenger you can often meet in a subway or on public transport. Not like a coworker at the next table in an open plan office. And not even like a friend who only differs from other humans in his constant insistence. All of them looked as I would expect them to be, with their own downsides, but without any superpowers. And Slavia was also cute. Is this cute? I glanced at her stealthily, not knowing what to say. I'm sorry. I wanted to show you the camp, but ran off my feet. I didn't miss anything while on my own, I guess. Are you sure you haven't missed anything at all? She smiled so brightly that I had to drop my eyes in confusion. Well, how would I know? It's my first day here. Okay, and what have you seen so far? I've seen the square, this canteen, the football field. And what about the beach? Just from afar. You really should go there. Or let's do it together. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, let's do it! Let's do it! Yeah! Yeah, okay, we will. Her naturalness started scaring me, but then I thought, yeah, this scares me. This scares me a lot more. But then I thought, what if everything that happens here is how it's supposed to be, and this world only looks strangely to me, while for them it is normal? Maybe I was thrown into the past? Yes, that would explain a lot. Finally! Can I ask a stupid question? No. Slavia smiled and stood up from the table. God damn it! It's late. Can you find the way to Olga Dmitrievna's by yourself? Of course I can, but why should I go there? She'll say you with someone. What for? Probably this question seems stupid because Slavia bursted into good-natured laughter. You need to sleep somewhere, right? That makes sense. Fine, I'll be off then. Good night. Night. It's strange that she left in such a hurry. A bundle of keys left in the door lock caught my attention. I was going to catch up to Slavia, but where does she live? And knocking on every door during the middle of the night didn't sound like a bright idea. We're going to take the keys. I'd better take them. I'll give them back tomorrow because who knows what happens here at night. Such thoughts gave me chills. It's me who needs to be careful here in the first place. The night, though dark, wasn't silent at all. One could hear chirping crickets, the songs of the night birds, and rustling trees from everywhere. Well, guys, I think I'm going to end this episode off here. I know, it's kind of weird, but it's kind of a weird place to leave it off at. But with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Everlasting Summer and you would like to see more of this game, then leave a like down below, leave a comment down below, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't, ring that notification bell, and remember, die safely. Bye-bye!